15 years. 15 long years. One of the greatest shonens of all time has finally come to an end. You know, when people say, what is your favorite shonen series of all time? Some people say Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, Yu Yu Hakusho, which is my favorite, Hunter x Hunter, Fist of the North Star, My Hero Academia. But to me, it's Gintama. So, I finally read the final chapter of Gintama. In this video, I'm going to explain why Gintama is a masterpiece. So, before I talk about this, let's talk about my first introduction to Gintama. Now, it all started when I started playing J-Star Victory Versus, the Shonen Jump crossover fighting game. There was this character with silver hair who carries a wooden sword, and he's like a comedy character. He shoots like a freaking Kamehameha and shoots and throws his toy bomb and just say, "Just away!" And he does this Saint Seiya pose, and I'm like, who the hell is this character? And so, what I've learned, his name is Sakura Gintoki from a series called Gintama. I love the character so much, I decided, let me check out the anime and manga. That's how I started getting into Gintama. When I first started getting into Gintama, it was kind of a mixed feeling for me. It was just too much comedy heavy, and I'm like, okay, what's made this series so good? Why does it last so long? So, I gave it a fair chance. I watched a couple episodes of the anime, read a couple chapters of the manga, and then, boom! I started falling in love with Gintama, and now this greatness is finally come to an end. And let me tell you, the ending was fucking amazing. This is hands down one of the best endings to end a masterpiece. Man, Gintama's ending was so good, it puts Bleach's ending to shame. Now, I know I'm not trying to bash on Bleach and stuff, but let me tell you, Bleach's ending was a disappointment, and to this day, Bleach fans still hate that last chapter of the manga. But man, Gintama's ending was fucking good. I mean, it's just rare to see good shonen manga have good endings. Like, for example, a lot of good shonen mangas these days have crappy rush endings. Hitman Reborn, Bleach, and Shokugeki no Soma, and let's not go there because I'm not going to make a video on that. So, Gintama's ending was fucking good, and I'm not going to do any spoilers because, let me tell you, I'm not going to do any spoilers because, for all you anime watchers, don't worry, I'm not going to spoil the ending, but let me tell you, it is one of the best endings the way you end this series. So, why do I love Gintama so much? What made this series so special to me? As much as I love those other shonen series, nothing cannot compare to Gintama. And I love every single character of Gintama. It's rare to see that because every time I get into anime and manga, of a series in general, there's some characters that I like, some characters that I love, some characters that I just don't care about, and there are some characters that I absolutely hate. Sasuke. But Gintama, I love every single character. Like, every character has a good backstory, good moments, and why they act this way. And when they end the manga, every character from Gintama had their special moment. They got their scream time. Their character arc is finally completed. And Sorachi did an amazing job with it. And now, it's finally over. Now, it's sad to see the series come to an end. Like, 15 long years. That is very impressive. Like, this series has lasted for Shonen Jump for 15 years. Like Bleach and Naruto, Gintama is another remaining legendary long-running series has come to a close in Shonen Jump. Now the only ones that are remaining is One Piece and Hunter x Hunter, and those series are not ending anytime soon and stuff. I have a feeling that once One Piece is over, Shonen Jump will not be the same again. It's gonna be very hard for them to find a classic like One Piece and all those stuff. But so Gintama will always be one of my all-time favorite series. Sure, it's not as big as Naruto. It's not as big as One Piece or Bleach or any of those big series that it's from in the US. And yeah, I know there's some anime fans won't get into Gintama saying it's just too comedy heavy. It's nothing but flat out humor. The humor is way too Japanese, which is true. And there's nothing to get into this series. But to me, you just don't know the beauty of what Gintama really is. You don't know how great the series is. Gintama is a shonen masterpiece, and you people need to realize it. This series lasted for 15 years, and it finally ended in a good note. Gorilla-san, Sorachi, I just want to say thank you for these past 15 years for Gintama. You deserve a nice break, and if you ever going to make a brand new series in a brand new manga series, I'll be definitely check it out. I gotta say, for a manga that is all about comedy and humor and a serious tone with it, who would have thought this would have been my favorite series of all time? Now this is the English release of the manga, and it's out of print, and it was canceled years back. I think it's probably because of sales and Viz Media discontinue it. Depending on money, I might actually do a video if I buy every single manga, Japanese volumes of Gintama. Depending on money, but overall, I'm just happy the series has finally ended on a good way. And thanks a lot, Sorachi. And you deserve a break. This is the Black Otaku, and Gintama forever.